Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. Now, first up, we got FESCO Limited here, Jamaica's oil and gas company, opening up more and more gas stations. The earnings really been doing well, not just the earnings, but the stock price and trading in shares here. Of course, it's on the buy side. What else would you expect? A director buying up 489,000 shares. The trend just continues. Talk about connected parties. Directors buying up the shares. We'll see what happens on the supply side over the next couple of weeks, but the stock price has just been rallying and racing to the north side. Now, August 16th, 2021, when was this transaction happened? Next up tonight, we got GraceKennedy Limited here. Exercise of the stock option. Similar to FESCO, it's on the buy side or on the long side. Just talk about, confidence in a lot of these stocks. So pursuant to the exercise of the stock options under GraceKennedy's long-term incentive plan, a senior officer purchased shares on August 13th, 2021. Now, a company that's not having so much of a hot time or a good time in the capital markets, 138 Student Living Limited. But the good news is the approval of the ordinary resolutions or the resolutions at their annual general meeting, that's their AGM, all went well. These are standard resolutions, nothing out of the ordinary. ISP Finance Services Limited here, a fair quarter, not a breakout quarter, but they have had a pretty good year the year before, that's 2020. So this is their second quarter. Now, what really hindered them? Now, allowance for credit losses kind of creep back up after they got that under control. Now, net profit numbers, pretty flat as we said, so fair quarter. They're still making some profit, not losses like what we saw with some of the microfinance companies a year ago or so, but they've got their act back together. So 19.4 million Jamaican here compared to 19.6 million a year ago. So only 200,000 Jamaican less. Earnings per share, just under 19 cents for the second quarter. Total net revenue, though, it actually grew year over year by 25%. So that's the good news. Last up tonight, before you head into the weekend, overseas markets. Foot Locker, talk about the retail story. Huge earnings beat here, doing much better than estimates. Very positive about the second half of the year, their outlook. In this case, Foot Locker putting out their outlook. Now, this is their fiscal second quarter earnings. Just tremendous turnaround story here. So athletic footwear and athletic apparel doing very well. And interestingly, strong demand from women's and kids' footwear and in terms of the business overall. Now, the net income numbers, look at this jump. This is for the period ended July 2021. 430 million net income, net profit versus 45 million. I mean, almost tenfold year over year. Retail market coming back, not just online business, but people going out and shopping. Now, the revenue jumped 9.8% year over year. So the revenue jumped, let's say 10%, but the profits tenfold. Huge turnaround story. Revenue $2.28 billion US. So keep safe this weekend, and especially for the non-movement days. This is Business Live, bringing you the transactions, the capital markets, the financial activity. I'm Mark Croskery.